So this is Matt Miller, the new ESPN draft analyst. His 7-round mock draft, ESPN.com. We're going to take a look at a couple of the Browns picks. Second round pick 54, he has T'Vondre Sweat, defensive tackle from Texas. Adding a space-eating DT for Jim Schwartz's scheme may not seem like a need, but my goodness, this would cause problems for offenses. How do you give Myles Garrett double-team attention with a 366-pound Outland Award winner at nose tackle crashing in the pocket? And then in the third round, pick 85, Trey Benson, running back from Florida State. Cleveland has to find a reliable runner behind Nick Chubb, who's coming off a leg injury. Benson has power at 216 pounds, great burst, very good receiving traits out of the backfield. Quincy, I like both those guys. What are your thoughts on Sweat and Benson? Man, I don't even know if Sweat's going to be around at 54. Part of me doesn't think he will be.
Yeah, my issue with T'Vondre Sweat is you've had Siaki Eagle on this roster for a year, and you haven't found a way for him to be active on game days. Now, if you think if T'Vondre Sweat is a better version of Siaki Eagle, I would agree with you. But the issue is they don't really have anywhere to put somebody like that. If they did, Siaki Ika would have at least been active on game days. And the reason is Dalvin Tomlinson currently fills that role for the Cleveland Browns, and he's under contract for the next few years. So I don't really see them going after T'Vondre Sweat because I don't think they're looking for somebody to fit that role. I think like Michael Hall or like a more pass rush oriented, more athletic defensive tackle is more along the lines of where they would go. Trey Benson, I like Trey Benson. I think he's one of the better running back prospects, if not the best running back prospect in this draft class. Bit of a patient runner. Definitely not somebody that, like, if Nick Chubb is healthy, I'm having him in the rotation with Nick because you can only have so many patient runners in your rotation, as we learned last year. But, definitely somebody who could be a good developmental guy, and then who knows what happens in a couple of years, might be ready to step up for a bigger role.